for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We are national. Sorry for the delay. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty here. Give me just one more second. All right, folks, here we go. Found another rendition we can use. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry. Something is failing up here with our machine. Just give me 1 sec. I actually have somebody who's going to volunteer to sing the anthem for us. How fantastic is that? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Fantastic. Thanks for your patience, folks. We'll get our machines working right. We are ready for our face-off.
Welcome to Los Gatos High School here in Los Gatos, California. Jack Lowry here with DNF_ADV Sports for our second semifinal in the Western Collegiate Lacrosse League Division II championship tournament. We got the Chico State Wildcats taking on the UC Davis Aggies. I just sang the national anthem because the phone died out, so Jack Lowry is pumped. Excuse me. Just drank a Coke. All right. Chico State trying to win this face-off, losing a stick immediately. And the Aggies will start out here in possession. The Aggies winning all their matchups against the three other teams in the... pardon me, looks like there's a clock issue happening right now. Yep, looks like the clock is at 15:19, which means it's going up instead of down. No bueno. But like I said, the Aggies have won against all three other competitors in this tournament right now. They beat UC Santa Cruz 23-4. They beat Chico State 20-8 last time these two met up. And they pretty handily beat San Jose State 28-11. Chico beat San Jose State 11-10. Chico also beat St. Mary's to get here and start dancing. I always want to call St. Mary's Mount St. Mary's, which is another college in Southern California, as that is the first... Oh, I thought it was going to be a turnover, but it will stay Aggie ball. As I said, it's a nice cloudy day here in Los Gatos. About the 55-degree mark or so. Sun peering out of the sky every now and then. And now we'll see the Aggies on possession for the second time today. UC Davis in the white jerseys, the black and red for Chico State and the Wildcats. The battle between the UCs and the Cal States, which has been always a fun rivalry for any kid here in California who went to one of the schools, one of the many schools in the university systems here in California. As that ball slips out for UC Davis. Both teams having to drive a pretty decent amount to get here. Chico, obviously, a few more hours than Davis. I think the farthest travel team would technically be... Oh, that's going to bounce in. Number 37, Max Guillotina, with his 41st goal of the year. Number 37 there, Guillotina with the goal. See that one more time if we can. With that replay, thank you, William. Been all Aggies here in the opening 2 minutes. Nice little swim move. Good quick use of the hands there by Guillotina. We'll mention this as I mentioned it before every game, folks. If I say your son, niece, cousin, brother's name wrong, just enter it into our YouTube chat. Be more than happy to be corrected so I can say their name correctly. Guillotina's one where I was like, is it Guillotina? Is it Guillotina? Pretty sure it's Guillotina. Onto the ground, Guillotina goes. My goodness, just dogpiled by a couple, or I guess Wildcat piled. My goodness, some malfeasance from the Wildcats in black right about now. This is the 2 versus 3 seed matchup, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, pardon me. It's a 1 versus 4 matchup, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. UC Davis, the number 1 seed. 9-3, 6-0 in division are the Aggies. Wildcats, pretty decent as well. Their overall record is 4-7, which a little unsavory, but they were 4-2 in division here. So it looks like a lot of those losses coming from extracurriculars. Chico playing a lot of teams early on. You see it a lot with these D2 teams where they'll, earlier in the season play a lot of D1 schools and just try to get a couple of quarters under their belt, get some PT for their players. First opportunity there for Chico. In front of goal, no good. That was Ethan Alexander there. He's got 16 goals on the season. All right, so Chico with their first dedicated amount of attack right about now. Looks like that was Jaden Miller there. Yep, got 20 goals for the season for the man. Definitely seems like Davis is the more physically imposing squad. Power versus speed, always a classic matchup. Chico in no rush here, even though there's less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. They got to think of something quickly. That's going to be a turnover as the shot clock expires. Ref will pat the crown of his head, and this will get blown live once again. Guillotina tries to push it forward. That's going to be a quick turnover there. Aggies not able to take advantage. Man, turnover city, back to back to back. Guillotina, nice pass though, but here we go. Stop me if you heard that one before. 4 turnovers in quick succession from both teams. Blech. We're getting it out of first gear here, folks. This game starting up like a 1975 Plymouth in the Midwest during the winter. So we'll see Chico State, Cats in black. Going forward here to Jaden Miller now. Numero 2. Nice little screener there from number 14, Zachary Williamson. He's got 5 goals and 5 assists for a season this year so far. Nice little spin moves from the Chico attack. Maybe thinking about a shot. Running out of real estate, though. Too many Aggie defenders there. Looks like the Aggie defenders wouldn't let the ball lie there. Oh, no, they're saying... Yep. Yeah, looks like one of the Aggies was holding on a little too much there to number 9, Robert Betancourt. So it'll be a man advantage here for Chico State today. Believe that's number 20, Ethan Malone. I think it's Malone. Ethan Malone will take a remorseful genuflect in the sin bin. Think about what he's done. So, Chico State back on the attack. Still a 1-0 game after 5 minutes. A little bit more of a slow, methodical start if you've been watching with us all day here at DNF_ADV Sports. We appreciate you watching. Game's going to be a little bit more slow and methodical than that absolute banger of a match we had last game around. Ooh, great stick save there from Glenn Carson. Nice save there for Glenn. But as I said, Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo barely escaping. Uh-oh! Oh my goodness, open net for Chico State. Just a little to the left. I literally just heard a 5-year-old say, I could have made that easy. Easier said than done, child. Now go back to eating your applesauce. Goal in there for the Aggies. I believe that was number 16 in there. Finnian McGonigle. I mean, come on now. You know, it's funny, too. While researching this game, I was trying to look up, like, iconic Professor McGonigle lines. Not a lot. So I guess I'll just say Finnian was doing his duty. But, like, once again, I can't do a good Maggie Smith impression. So what's the point, folks? What's the point? A spot in the finals of the WCLL final tomorrow. Winner here will face off against San Jose State tomorrow here at Los Gatos High School at noon Pacific time here tomorrow. Sure, there will be some well-traveled fans here. San Jose State, the closest school to Los Gatos here. Maybe argue Santa Clara is pretty close by, too. Ooh, wayward pass there. Aggies capitalize on the bad pass and look to advance it into their attacking zone. You can see there it's Charles Werner on there. 35. Plucking the ball forward. Max Guillotina there to the X. Good distribution here from the Aggies. Started to settle very well into this game. As I mentioned, the number 1 seed in Division II WCLL. Nice pass there. Maybe thinking about a shot, loses it. Loses the marble. Still looking as Guillotina. Unopposed like an 8th grade president, my goodness. Max Guillotina, number 37 there with the goal. His 42nd of the season. My goodness. Aggies starting to run away with it here. Chico State got to do something here. See, Guillotina, 1, 2, 3, absorbs contact from 3 defenders there. Man, getting whacked in the back as well from Dylan Pettis. But once again, pretty much runs unopposed to the cage to make it 3-0 Aggies. Looks like a scoop-up win for a moment there for Chico, but scooping up ground balls, such an important part of the game. A lot of times, a player's head and eyes will come up. They'll think, oh, I've got the ball in my net, and so they'll just keep running. Not realize that they lost it 5 yards ago. Looks like that's what happened to the Aggies attacker. As we now see Jaden Miller back on the ball here for the Wildcats of Chico. Chico not trying to rush here. It's only a 3-goal game right about now. We are halfway through the first quarter of action. So plenty of time. We saw multiple comebacks in these games. San Jose State scoring 5 unanswered in the third quarter of the first game today to seal their ticket tomorrow to face the winner of this team and punch their ticket to Round Rock, Texas. Wildcats holding on to the ball here, as you can see. As in the background behind this game, it looks like we're seeing the Sonoma State team starting to show up. Noma, as they're so aptly called. Looks like they're arriving early. Wonder where the Gauchos are, as they're taking on the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos here in a few moments. Not a few moments, in probably about an hour and a half, I would say. Game starts at 4:30 here at DNF_ADV Sports. As the Aggies advance the ball, see the San Jose State coaches who were victorious earlier today. They're pretty close up to us in the press box, scouting whomever they're going to play. Should be a great one tomorrow at noon. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check that one out. Aggies, definitely the more focused of the teams. Let it rip. Just left of the cage. Will stay on that side. With 9 minutes gone, Aggies up 3-0, pitching a shutout so far. 3 goals, not a huge lead in lacrosse, as we've said many a time. If you watch all the time, you're rolling my eyes, hearing me say that a bunch, but my goodness, you're going to hear me say this name a bunch. Max Guillotina again, making this 4-0, I should say. My goodness, the Aggies rolling early. See that one more time. We've seen this happen a couple of times with Guillotina. He just gets close to the cage with little to no resistance there. Obviously, there was a shove from one of the Chico State defenders, but obviously was not enough contact to deter the attacker. So Chico back up. Sounds like there's a violation on the face-off, so it'll be Aggie ball once again. Starting to rain and perhaps pour here for Chico State. Further giving ammunition to all of the UC kids in the forever debate. But oh, wow, another goal. Number 40 in there, Alexis Heather. Nice goal. My goodness. 5-0 to the Aggies. 5:21 left in the first. And Chico State's got to make sure here that this does not get out of hand. And aptly so, we will see Chico State and Kevin Law, their head coach, take his first timeout of the game. Makes sense. Down 5-0. Aggies rolling early. We'll be right back with the not second half, but after the timeout. Be back. And we are back, folks. 5:21 to go in the first quarter here. The University of California at Davis currently leading Chico State 5-0. So it's been all Aggies here in the opening 10 minutes or so. Chico, I don't think even necessarily has registered a shot on target so far. Pretty much the Aggies able to get to any spot they want. They're lucky to have, Chico State lucky to not have that ball go in. Looked like he was going 5-hole there for a moment. See Jack Ozene on the ball there, and that's going to be a turnover there. Costly. Anthony Leonardi not able to get it out. My goodness! And the Aggies just getting to wherever they want. Finnian McGonigle, the professor, in session. 4:39 to go. The Aggies running away with it. See this one more time. Yeah, just directly out of the X position. Great pass there for number 10, Gento Shirmamura. Could be Gento. If it's Gento, I apologize. So both teams now jockeying for position here. Chico State still with a lot of time in this game. Nearly 50 minutes, 50 minutes. So definitely can slowly chop the tree down. But they need to establish some better possession here in the attacking zone, some longer possession. On top of just not letting UC Davis basically walk it to the cage every time. My goodness. They're just walking the ball to the doorstep, giving it a respectful kiss on the cheek, and then walking home. My goodness. Chico State looking for that first goal still. Not on target. Will say Chico ball. That was a Jaden Miller shot. Jaden Miller been probably the most involved Wildcat today. These Wildcats got to get their head in the game here. I know there's a few people listening going, hey, I get that reference. Then everyone over 30 doesn't. Anyways, trying to center it does Chico. Great GB scoop from UC Davis, who now have a 4-on-3 here. Great passing. Great passing. Oh, my goodness, a better save, though, from Anthony Leonardi. Great save. Almost snuck behind him. You could see the Aggies there. Crisp passing there. My goodness. Amazing transition offense from the Aggies, who look focused. As I mentioned, I think the Aggies maybe, you don't want to ever look too forward as this is another Chico State turnover. But the Aggies have comfortably beaten all teams in the tournament so far, with San Jose beckoning tomorrow. Chico maybe, I wouldn't say Chico's out of luck. I would say the Aggies maybe starting to feel the finish line, sense the finish line perhaps. Saying, by golly, we can do this. We've got the numbers, we've got the technology. As they continue to persist on the attack here, Chico State trying to put up some fight. They are a little bit more thick there in the middle before they give up a wide open goal. Curse of the commentator, Finnian McGonigle with a hat trick of goals here in the first quarter. 12.5 minutes gone. And my goodness here, it is all Aggies. My goodness, let's see that one more time. Yep. Chico had some good space there for a moment. But McGonigle, just with a little flick of his wand, able to create some separation there and put that ball in the back of the net. No calls or anything on the face-off there. Now it's a mad dash. Chico still looking for their first goal in front. There we go. Took a little bit of luck there for Robert Benacourt to break the seal for Chico State and maybe stop the bleeding. So, cutting the lead now to 6. Chico State taking the seal off. Good for them. Gonna take a little more than that. Obviously, have not been able to string together a lot of passes here. But sometimes you just need that little window of opportunity. Get the wheels greased. And here's some rowdy Chico State fans in the crowd cheering on their Wildcats. But saying a rowdy Chico State fan is quite a redundant sentence, I feel like. All right, so UC Davis still on the attack now with about 100 seconds or so on the clock. Davis getting to any spot they want. Right in front of goal. Scooped up again. My goodness, nice hit there from the Chico defender. We're seeing some shoulders getting dropped and everyone fighting for the rubber lime. Looks like it's eventually scooped up there from Davis. Thomas Neill there. But that's going to be a penalty on Davis. This will be the second time Chico will have a man advantage here with 82 seconds to go in the first quarter. All right, let's see who that is. I believe it's McGonigle. Yeah, Finnian McGonigle pretty much just needs an assist now to get the Gordie Howe hat trick. For those unaware, the Gordie Howe hat trick in hockey was when Gordie Howe would score a goal, a assist, and get in a fight all in the same game. Which, funny enough, for him playing over 900 games, I believe he only did twice. But, you know, the sentiment's still there. Oh, man. That seems to kind of sum up Chico State right about now. I wouldn't even say that they're not necessarily focused. It just seems like UC Davis keeps their shape so well. Very well disciplined there. 58 seconds left. Game clock and shot clock pretty much perfectly in sync. Let's go. Chico on the ball, looking for their second, looking to cut this lead to 5. Still plenty of game left in front of goal. That's a great bouncing shot. Jaden Miller closing the gap. Jaden Miller, the smaller attacker there for the Wildcats, does a good job. You can see here on the replay. Receives the pass. Elevator doors close. He gets hit like 3 times and stays calm, cool, and collected in front of the cage. And now it is 7-2 Aggies. So Chico showing some life about 3 or 4 minutes ago. I was thinking I was going to have to just start rattling off a bunch of fun facts during the second half. But Chico State, I'm sure anyone who goes to Chico State is familiar with rallying. So I'm sure they're getting a second wing. Second wind right now, trying to rally for that second quarter. As the Aggies here trying to play party crashers. And that's going to be a timeout for UC Davis. Coach Frank wants to talk it over here. So with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter, Aggies 7, Chico State 2. We'll be back. All right, folks, we are back here. 19 seconds to go in the first quarter of action here. We've had 9 goals, which, my goodness, in our first game of the day, the other D2 semifinal, there was 3 in the first half. So this has been a tale of two cities here. In that game, San Jose State winning against UC Santa Cruz that's going to do it here for us in the first quarter of action. The UC Davis Aggies barreling forward to a 7-0 lead before Chico State Wildcats showing some signs of life here. Slowly waking up here. So Jack Lowry here with DNF_ADV Sports. We'll be back for the second quarter. Give us a like and subscribe while we wait for the second quarter to start. Lowry here with DNF_ADV Sports, covering the second semifinal in the Division II Western Collegiate Lacrosse League semifinal here. The UC Davis Aggies have been steamrolling Chico State here. Chico showing some life, though, as we see Anthony Leonardi with a nice save there. But once again, Chico squandering their opportunities. Talk about squandering right there. Wayward pass. Chico able to, if only for a moment, get the ball back. My goodness, I should just stop talking. All right, so we play patty cake, baker's mate. Back and forth we go. Ball yeeted forward eventually here for Chico State, who will try to continue to chop the tree that is this lead. And the Aggies looking to build. Great save from Leonardi. Had to see that into the net there. Impressive, most impressive. Jacob McCloskey on the ball there, number 7. Seen a couple of people try that spinning stick hit there. Proven to be fortuitous in the San Jose State game. Ball eventually scooped up here from Chico. Ball with Jaden Miller, already has a goal for his troubles today. Definitely is going to need to score some more if Chico State has any inkling of getting back into this game. On the ball now, Zachary Williamson, number 14 on the left side of your screen. Does a good job to swim right in front of the goal. Oh my goodness. Jaden Miller, another squandered opportunity. Not much better of a chance that you're going to get there. What's happening? Okay. Play is blown live. as we see Miles Boutwell poking and prodding there on Jaden Miller. Now to Williamson again. Looking to get on frame for the first time today. Will not be able to. Will stay. Chico ball. Deuces are wild right now. 22 on the shot clock. 2 goals for Chico. Last goal came from number 2, Jaden Miller. And pass to Jaden Miller there. Not quite on target. Davis able to scoop up. And now we see Guillotina. He's already got a hat trick on the date. Shirmamura was on the ball as well there. Nice passing there. A little low there for Guillotina. Aggie ball still. If I ever call Guillotina, don't blame me, blame Pokemon. All right. Aggies back on the ball here. Marcelo Batista lets it rip just left of the cage there. Had some nice velocity on it. Just a game of inches. Chico close to the ball, so it will be Wildcat possession. Chico seems to have established a little bit more possession here. My goodness, once again, curse of the commentator. What an interception for the Aggies. And they make the Wildcats pay. Finnian McGonigle, pardon me. Finnian McGonigle. Why is it whenever someone on the Aggies scores, it's one of you three? Just trying to get any Professor McGonigle I can in here. But my goodness, with the amount of goals that Finnian is scoring, I feel like I have all day and tomorrow to do so. So now, 8-2. Eight to 2 Aggies here. All right, cool. Yeah, it looks like scoreboard got fixed. It said 7-3 for a moment there. But all is right in the world. If you're a scoreboard keeper, you can rest easy at home, knowing that some tired 17-year-old is doing his best operating this scoreboard. We do appreciate everyone at Los Gatos with their help, by the way. Head coach, staff, everybody. It's been a great day on campus here. Ate some tacos at the taco truck as well. UC Davis winning the face-off once again here with 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. That is in offsides, though. That will be a rare UC Davis turnover right about now for the Ags. Another great deflection there from Davis. McGonigle doing a good job of trying to get the ball forward. Once again, curse of the commentator as Chico takes over the ball. Betancourt on the ball. Already has a goal today. Once again, down 7 are the Wildcats. Got to get their head in the game here. Peyton Wheeler. So close to the name Pete Wheeler for all of my millennials. Once again, you pretty much are only going to get my references if your age is 27 to 34, so apologies to everyone else. I promise to make a Gene Krupa reference for someone over the age of 70. Chico State still on the ball. Can see Jaden Miller here. Once again to Betancourt. Betancourt thumping away like Buddy Rich. There we go, old folks. Betancourt on the ball. Pushed out, though. Great defense there. Number 25, Reed Rodriguez, does a good job to shepherd the Chico attacker. Wonder. Turnover there from the Aggies. Didn't see what the exact call was. Will stay on this side of the ball, though. Chico State, 10.5 minutes to go in this half. Gotta start chipping away at this lead here. We saw it in their body language when they were down 7-0. You could see when they got those couple of goals in, you could start to see the belief. See the game start to slow down for them because they looked like a lost child in an amusement park there in the first quarter for the most part. But alas, they persist. Zachary Williamson on the ball now. right in front of goal. Nice pass. Nice goal. Nice feed. Peyton Wheeler, I should say. Nice goal. Let's see that one more time if we can, Wilson. There we go. As you can see, Zachary Williamson. The great heads-up pass. Nice dump off to Wheeler for the third Wildcat goal of the day. So now we will see Ethan Alexander in there for Chico. See if I can see that number from the Aggie player. Is that just a number one, or is that a... Yeah, it is number one. Okay. Rahul Sayal. Going to win that one for the Aggies. Did Sayal. Who now seem more than comfortable to play this game at their methodical pace. And why wouldn't they? It's a cold game, too. You don't want to keep... Oh, wow, right off the cage. Should have been a ninth goal there. Chico State, all things considered, only down 5. They can close this gap here little by little in the second quarter. I think we'll have quite a second half on our hands here. But obviously Davis has other thoughts here as they continue to have their foot on the gas. Alexis Heather there with a nice goal, his second of the day if I am not mistaken. 11th on the season for Heather in the stormy weather. See that one more time. Little two-man game. Nice chop of the feet, incisive cut, and puts it past Leonardi's right ear for a goal. Yeah. All right. Back to it we go. Aggies winning another face-off here, up 6. My goodness. This has been a long quarter and not even a half. It's been a tale of two cities from the first game where there was 3 goals in the opening half. Santa Cruz was winning that game 2-1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another goal for the Aggies. My goodness. Gento Shirmamura with another goal there for the Aggies. My goodness gracious. When it rains, it pours. My goodness. Aggies showing why they're the number 1 seed in this conference and why they are undefeated in WCLL play this year. My goodness. Easy money. Turnovers are costly for a team when you're facing a team like this. So, Chico State getting a smattering of applause after that win right about there. Trying to center the ball forward, eventually scooped up. Chico loses it, though. Trying to find it, but once again, scooped up. Davis are not a ranked team in the nation right now, so to speak, so not surprised that they're piling them on as, my goodness, Thomas Neill continues to pour it on. 20 goals for the long stick midfielder on the season. Impressive. Most impressive. See that again. Aggies rolling. As I said, winner of this tournament will get an automatic bid for the national championships at Round Rock, Texas. The Aggies receiving some top 25 votes, but did not get in the top 25 over the last week or so. Last time the rankings came out, so definitely have something to prove here. Don't want to have to rely on an at-large bid because they're not going to get it in all likelihood. So the Aggies just want to control their destiny here. The same way they've been controlling this Chico State team, getting to any spot they want, really. I mean, even there when they're tripping and falling, Looks like a couple Aggies run into each other there. No fouls. Chico State eventually losing the ball. Man, you could see some body language here from the Chico State players getting a little bit more frustrated as we now are halfway through the second quarter of action. As I was mentioning that earlier game, the San Jose State game, it really seemed... My goodness, I can't even get my point out. Marcelo Batista with his 60th goal of the season? Dang. 89 goal contributions on the year, 60 goals, 29 assists. My goodness. As the cold air starts to continue to blow into the stadium here at Los Gatos High School. Maybe a little bit of symbolism happening there as a chill brushes over the crowd. Game is not over. So much time left here. 37 minutes cumulatively of play here. But Chico State have got to get something going. Oh my goodness. Indicative of the game right there. Off the side, off the post I should say, of the cage. Unlucky there for Bentoncourt, looking for another goal. So we'll see Chico State settle in now for the first time in a while. Had that fresh shot clock now down to about 60 seconds. After the shot off the post. Continuing to look is Jaden Miller. He's looking for another goal. And that is going to be another turnover. Oh, they're going to say illegal procedure there. So that's going to stay on this side of the ball. Aggies, which Aggie was it? That was Luca Aliotto. Allora. So the Paisan has a little mea culpa. But nothing untoward here for the Aggies, who have had pretty much a stellar first half. Sans a couple of, wow! Chico should have at least 2 more goals. That one hit the side of the post and pretty much landed right on the line. Easy save for Glenn Carson there. But yeah, barring basically a couple of short bursts of energy from Chico State, this has been all Aggies all game, who are already up 9, looking to make this lead double digits here. With still a lot of time before half. Chico State's got to make sure this game doesn't get away from them. We'll see it again. Guillotina on the ball, thinking about it. Great save. Anthony Leonardi. Buona. I guess it's buono. Conjugation's a thing. All right. That's where we're at in the game now, folks. I'm talking about conjugation. Chico State trying to get back onto the attack here. 5 minutes to go. Down 9. Plenty of time in this game to inch and crawl their way back. If winning the WCLL was easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. Chico State trying to battle from up here. Trying to take off the number 1 seed. That ball stays in, though. Chico getting a little too wayward with the ball there. Aggie's able to scoop it up willy-nilly for Michael Hickey right there. Now pushing it up there are the Aggies. Right in front of goal. Great shot. Great goal, my goodness. When it rains, it pours. My goodness there. Let me just double check. There is not a number 39 on the roster for the Aggies that I see. So now 13-3. Let me see if I can find this anywhere. Yep. Apologies, friends. Sometimes the MCLA website doesn't allow rosters to update their numbers halfway through the season, which I don't get. If anyone's listening from the MCLA, can we change that, please? I greatly appreciate that. Anyways, okay, so they scored. They being the Aggies, pronouns, pal. All right. Starting again, the Aggies. Staying on the attack here. Oh, J.B. Richardson with that goal. Shout out to J.B.'s dad, who just came up to the press box. Oh, it's Jamie. I thought it was J.B., like Bickerstaff. Jamie with the goal there, number 39. That's fun. Way to go. Gotta love the parents. All right, so Chico back on the attack here. Down 10, 4 minutes to go. This game's intensity has never really gotten to a boiling point, I would say. It's pretty much been all Aggies all game long. I feel like anytime Chico gets a sniff or a whiff or anything, a morsel of hope, just feels like the Aggies immediately come back and score 4 goals in a row. And they're looking to score another 4 here, it looks like. As a reminder, the winner of this game will go on to the championship tomorrow. As that shot goes a little right of the cage. Winner will face San Jose State tomorrow at noon here at Los Gatos High School in Los Gatos. Once again, that game is at noon. Wow! Another Aggies goal. I'm losing track here, folks. 14 first half goals. The Aggies are going to put up 40 today. My goodness, friends. Is there a mercy rule? Kidding. See that one more time. Aggies piling it on here. Just from the wraparound, yeah. Easy money there for Marcelo Batista. Walking for miles inside that pit of danger is Batista. Another very limited reference, but whoever got it is going to really appreciate that. Okay, the Aggies back on the attackies again. Thomas Neill sending it to Shirmamura in front of goal. My goodness. Rahul Sayal piling it on. My goodness, y'all. 15-3 with 3 minutes to go. And mercifully, we're going to see Kevin Law take a timeout here for Chico State. And we'll be back after this timeout. All right, folks, we are back here. 2:52 to go in the first half. The Aggies already have 15 goals here in Chico State. Just trying to keep up here in the deep end, it seems like. Doggy paddling and treading. My goodness. Nice deflection there from Leonardi there. Never want to say a game is over, especially when there's 32 minutes left. But it definitely seems like Chico State is going to need something Herculean here to mount a comeback and send them to the championship game tomorrow against San Jose State. The Aggies seem more than fine. My goodness, that ball gets sent into the stratosphere. As now there's a mad dash for the rubber line. Chico State eventually gaining possession. My goodness, look at the speed boosts on Peyton Wheeler, I should say. And that's a deflection. That's going to be Davis ball off the hustle play. Two different Davis players getting closest to the ball. As we finally get under 2 minutes in this first half here. The second half has really gotten out of control. I'd be intrigued to see how many goals Davis has scored in the second quarter. It seems like it's been 10. Pretty much seems like they're scoring at the minute or goal minute pace pretty much. If you're listening somewhere or listening in the stadium, just a reminder, we are having a speed competition at halftime for kids 14 to 18. Seeing who can chuck a ball the fastest. Sticks will be provided. Go hang out at the west end zone if you want to enter. And the Aggies back on the attack here with 1 minute to go. Just left of the cage there, number 25, Reed Rodriguez, trying to pile it on here. Aggies already up 12. The storm clouds, rather aproposly, rolling in here. These Aggies attackers proving to be ominous and full of storm. 35 seconds to go here. Deflected from Leonardi. Will stay on this side of the ball. 44 seconds to go on the shot clock. What's going on? Okay, we're going to see a timeout from the Aggies. An interesting choice there, but I guess that's why I'm not a coach. Okay, so will this half ever end? I don't know. We'll find out after this timeout. Jack Lowry with DNF_ADV Sports. And we are back, folks. Quick correction. I was saying Max Guillotina. It's Guillotina, so shout out to the dude in the Chico State shirt for letting me know. Always appreciate corrections here. But yeah, Guillotina, who's on the ball right now, has a great game on his hands right about now. Already has a hat trick, and now he's got another one. Max Guillotina. Spinning like a ballerina. You should have seen it. My goodness. And once again, another clock stoppage here in the first half as UC Davis piling it on here. 16-3, 11 seconds to go. I feel like I'm watching an NBA playoff game right now. My goodness. Nice finish there from Guillotina. Aggies up 13 with 11 seconds to go in the first half. Sure, San Jose State and their coaches who are in the crowd scouting here have started to maybe focus their scouting efforts on one team in particular, as that is going to do it for us here in the first half. It has been all Aggies. barring a couple of minutes where Chico was able to show some fight here. But once again, for pretty much 28 of these opening 30 minutes, it's been all UC Davis Aggies, currently up 16 to Chico State Wildcats 3. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second half. Be back. Here, Chico, obviously, few more hours than Davis. I think the farthest travel team would technically be... Oh, that's going to bounce in. Said than done, child. Now go back to eating your applesauce. Goal in there for the Aggies. I believe that was number 16 in there. Finnian McGonigle. Maybe thinking about a shot, loses it. Loses the marble. Still looking as Guillotina. Unopposed like an 8th grade president, my goodness. Lacrosse, as we've said many a time. If you watch all the time, you're rolling my eyes, you're hearing me say that a bunch, but my goodness, you're going to hear me say this name a bunch. Max Guillotina again. Ammunition to all of the UC kids in the forever debate. But oh, wow, another goal. Number 40 in there, Alexis Heather. And that's going to be a turnover there, costly. Anthony Leonardi not able to get it out. My goodness. And the Aggies just getting to wherever they want. Finnian McGonigle does Chico. Great GB scoop from UC Davis, who now have a 4-on-3 here. Great passing. Great passing. Oh, my goodness. A better save, though, from on the attack here. Chico State trying to put up some fight. They are a little bit more thick there in the middle before they give up a wide open goal. Curse of the commentator. No calls or anything on the face-off there. Now it's a mad dash. Chico still looking for their first goal in front. There we go. Took a little bit of luck there for Robert Benecourt to... Chico on the ball, looking for their second, looking to cut this lead to 5. Still plenty of game left in front of goal. That's a great bouncing shot. Jaden Miller. Eventually here for Chico State, who will try to continue to chop the tree that is this lead. And the Aggies looking to build. Great save from Leonardi. Chico seems to have established a little bit more possession here. My goodness, once again, curse of the commentator. What an interception for the Aggies. And they make the... But alas, they persist. Zachary Williamson on the ball now. Right in front of goal. Nice pass. Nice goal. Nice feed. a second half on our hands here. But obviously Davis has other thoughts here as they continue to have their foot on the gas. Alexis Heather there. Tale of two cities from the first game where there was 3 goals in the opening half. Santa Cruz was winning that game 2-1. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Another goal for the Aggies. My goodness! Team in the nation right now, so to speak. So, not surprised that they're piling them on as, my goodness, Thomas Neill continues to pour it on. 20 action. As I was mentioning that earlier game, the San Jose State game, it really seemed... My goodness, I can't even get my point out. Marcelo Batista with his 60th goal of the season. Now pushing it up there are the Aggies. Right in front of goal. Great shot. Great goal, my goodness. When it rains, it pours. Winner will face San Jose State tomorrow at noon here at Los Gatos High School in Los Gatos. Once again, that game is at noon. Wow! Another Aggies goal. I'm getting loose. Attackies again. Thomas Neill sending it to Shirmamura in front of goal. My goodness. Rahul Sayal. Yeah, Giatina, who's on the ball right now, has a great game on his hands right about now. Already has a hat trick, and now he's got another one. Max Giatina. right, folks, welcome back to the second half of action here. Jack Lowry with DNF_ADV Sports here at Los Gatos High School. As we have seen UC Davis running away in the first half from Chico State here. If you're just joining us, this is the semifinal of the Western Collegiate Lacrosse League Championship Tournament. This is the Division II version of the tournament. The other semifinal was earlier today, UC Santa Cruz losing to San Jose State. So the winner of this match will take on the Spartans. And it looks like the Aggies are pretty much picking up exactly where they left off. Doesn't look like there's any change in personnel as well. Aggies comfortably up 13. Let's make it 14. Why not? Sit in, grab a soda, folks. Marcelo Batista grabbing another goal for himself, a hat trick now for the day. Aggies continuing to pile it on, scoring pretty much a goal a minute here. Bang, rip. Not much Leonardi could do. As I'd mentioned in the first half, it seems like Chico shows some signs of life at times with their goal scoring. It was 8-0, I believe, at one point. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a push. And that's going to be Chico ball. Certainly looked like that was going to be Aggie ball, but alas, the refs are a lot closer to the action than I am, or any of us, really. So Chico trying to get on the board for the first time in the second half. Not able to connect with the pass there. Little soccer boot by the Aggie defender. Quickly kicked up and caught by Jaden Miller. Tried the clearance but did not work. Jaden Miller already has one goal here for Chico State. I mentioned in the early moments of the game, if there's one school where I know the students know how to rally, it's Chico State. So lots of time left here. Pretty much 2 full quarters still to play here. Basically a half hour of lacrosse still to play. After this game, we will have our main event for the evening. Oh, dang, it's raining. Oh, dang, it's starting to rain. Forecast said it wasn't going to start sprinkling till tomorrow, but I don't know why I was shocked that the Bay Area weather report lied to me. Doesn't look to be too torrential, but definitely enough for some umbrellas and marmot jackets to start coming out here. Tale of two cities from last week when we were at the SELC Championships in Jacksonville, Florida, and it was 85 degrees. Chico State with a shot clock violation. My goodness. And we got a football score on our hands right about now as Chico State trails 3-17. With barely 2 minutes gone here in the first half. Ball goes too high there. Chico eventually able to scoop it up. Who knows, maybe the rain is a catalyst for Chico as they turn the ball over in their own half. Or not quite turn it over. Spoke too soon. Ball still in play here. Davis trying to fight over it. My goodness, that wasn't even about the ball at that point. Chico trying to yeet the ball forward is met by a few Aggie sticks who scoop this ball up, and this game's intensity level is dropping like every raindrop here. This game getting soggier by the second here. Slow, methodical, heavy. Aggies don't mind it. They want to punch a ticket to play San Jose State tomorrow. Mentioned it earlier. UC Davis mollywopped San Jose State earlier this year, 28-11. Did not take the foot off the gas the same way they're not taking the foot off the gas there. Leonardi with a save there. Playing for pride, playing for club, playing for the school on the front of the chest. As Chico trying to advance the ball forward here. The Wildcats in the black jerseys there. getting dispossessed again there. Marcelo Batista pretty much unopposed in front of goal. A little too high. Looks like he was going for the right corner. Wasn't able to get the snap on that he wanted. Wildcats possession, immediately just hand the ball back. Keeper rushes, my goodness. My goodness. Leonardi having to come out there. Marcelo Batista with his 4th goal of the game. We're going to say this game's officially out of hand. UC Davis up 15 goals. My goodness. And just look at this. Wayward pass. Lots of Chico State defenders just ball watching, not really running back there. I think they maybe sense that their season is basically over in 27 minutes. Maybe looking to just get back on the bus. Honestly, I've been there. I've been playing a game where you are losing big and then it starts to rain. That doesn't help. Usually doesn't help as a motivator. Who knows? Maybe sometimes it does if you're in that movie Goal. That soccer movie with the Kasabian song in it. Once again, a reference for the 3 people who get it. So 11 minutes now, 4 have gone here in the first half so far. Aggies continue to steamroll these Wildcats, who were 4-2 in the division this year. Their 2 losses coming to both Santa Cruz and Davis this year. Beat San Jose State 11-10. Was hoping with San Jose State winning in the first semifinal today that maybe that would give Chico some belief, saying, hey, we can beat that team in the final, as that ball careens off the post of the cage. Scooped up there by Max Giotina. Sending it back to the X. Persistent play from Davis. Paying off again. Marcelo Batista. 5 goals on the game. My goodness. Once again, this game is out of hand. 19-3. And I wonder, still I wonder, who will stop the rain here for Chico State? UC Davis and Marcelo Batista not letting up at all, making a big statement here. As I mentioned, lots of San Jose State players in the crowd. I know for a fact the entire San Jose State coaching staff is in the crowd. So UC Davis getting a little chippy there. All right, guys, you're up 20. Let's calm down. Jacob Tom getting a little feisty there. But once again, as I said, the Aggies maybe trying to send a message here to San Jose State, a team that they beat by 17 earlier. Hung 28 up on him as Chico loses the ball. Mad dash here for the Rubber Lime. No one able to establish possession so far. A little Tripsky. Eventually Chico gets a hold of the ball. Nice pass in the middle. Even better defense there from the Aggies. Some great defense from the best team in WCLL Division II. For my money. Oh, man, I am happy to be in the press box. Can hear the rain starting to pound down on the metal bleachers here, and you're starting to see more and more people head for their cars. Obviously, if you're playing in the game like this, it's got to feel great. Love playing in the rain. I'm already glad that I didn't wear my crushed velvet sport coat today. I was thinking about it, folks. Chico State looking to get on the board for the first time in the half. Glenn Carson with a nice, handy save there for the Aggies. 6 minutes gone here in the third quarter of action. Just a reminder, UC Santa Barbara will be taking on Sonoma State after this game here at Los Gatos High School. That game is in an hour and 10 minutes. That game will start at 4:30 Pacific time here. So whether you need to rush down here to come watch the game and grab some tacos from the taco truck, or Need to go run an errand or two. Oh my goodness, another goal. Feigning excitement is Jack there. As Thomas Neill, another goal for the long-sticked midfielder. 21 goals for the LSM. You see that one more time. Plants that right foot there. Gets downhill. Lets it rip. Easy money. Okay, so we've now crossed the 20-point threshold for UC Davis here. Gotta wonder at what point, if you're Coach Frank for UC Davis, what point do you maybe start letting some younger dudes get in? My goodness. Rahul Sayal with another goal for his troubles. And very much pun intended, crowd. When it rains, it pours. UC Davis continuing to roll here. See that goal from Rahul. Right out of the face-off there. Sayal. Nice GB scoop after the face-off win. Nice little deke to get past Robert Bentacourt there to make it 21-3. We're back to football scores. My goodness. The Aggies absolutely dominating every phase of this game. But it's definitely not doing any favors to Chico that they seemingly can't even buy a face-off win. Last one came off of a false start, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see Davis continue to make their statement. My goodness, right in front of the cage. Off the post there that time. Alexis Heather not able to put that in the back of the net there for the Aggies. Now we'll see Chico continue to persist here with about 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. Starting to get to some borderline moral victories here for Chico State. It's going to take something truly Herculean here to come back. They're going to have to start playing impeccable defense on top of more or less scoring every 90 seconds. Which for a team that scored 3 in the first 35 minutes of play, it's a tall glass to order. And yet Jaden Miller persists. Nice little move there. Deflection from the Aggie defender. Glenn Carson able to scoop that up. Trying to find out if there's maybe like a running clock or some, maybe a mercy roll or something like that, because oh my, Davis absolutely rolling Chico. Writing was on the wall pretty early in this game, but you never know with lacrosse leads. But it certainly seems like the Aggies have made no bones about it here and are seemingly going to cruise to a victory here, barring some major change in this game. Leonardi with a nice save. Resets the shot clock there. Down to 6 minutes here, and I'm sure too for the refs here, they're thinking we gotta keep this game flowing. Just a reminder, since there's not much else to talk about, the next game, final game of today, will be the second D1 semifinal in the WCLL playoffs here. It'll be the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. And they'll be taking on the Sonoma State Seawolves. Seawolves have had a great run of form over the past couple of months. Chico tries to roll that ball in, does not go in. If you're just joining us, welcome to Championship Saturday here. If I read it correctly on the MCLA website, my goodness, another goal for the Aggies. Kyle Sutherland with a goal. First time today he's getting one. But if I'm not mistaken, 27 different games happening today all around the country. My goodness, UC Davis probably going to have the largest goal difference of the day. Let's see it from Sutherland. Easy money, walks it to the door, gives it a kiss on the cheek, and respectfully calls it 3 days later. My goodness, Chico State. They're going to need an IV drip or something soon. It is rough here. It's a little too late to change this class to pass or fail. as once again UC Davis wins a faceoff. Now up 19 with 20 minutes to go in this game. See Davis maybe thinking about it, a little too high. Keeping the ball are the Aggies, though. Horvath with that shot. We're starting to see more and more new Aggies here. Makes this a lot more fun. Jacob Tom's on the ball. Slips a little bit. Ball gets hacked out by Dylan Pettis. And it's a mad dash for the ball here. Oh, that's going to be a... yeah, that is a big call. Big hit. UC Davis is going to be a man down now for this next 30 seconds or so. No one complaining about that one. Was pretty cut and dry there. Number 27, Matt Horvath. The male factor in that situation. Or is it? Let's see. Horvath definitely came out. No, it's actually going to be number 28, Jacob Tom, who will be the one taking the remorseful knee. Apologies to the Horvath family. They thought, oh, not my Matthew. All right, so Chico State will start off on the ball. Chico State have not scored in what seems like forever. Pretty sure Bill Clinton was in office the last time they scored. Chico State definitely still have some, my goodness, the lackadaisical passing there from Robert Bentecourt, I think, can tell you everything you need to know about this game. But I will say, if you're a returning player for Chico, these are moments that Coach Kevin Law are going to remember. It's not all just about how you start, but how you finish a season. Playing with some class here. Just make sure there's no injuries at the end of this game here. Just make it nice and tidy. Playing the right way. Executing your game plan. Because like I said, a lot of these Chico State players are going to be returning next year. The last thing you want to do is leave a bad taste in your coach's mouth there. Before the end of the season, that one definitely came out wrong. But what else am I supposed to say? Chico's up by 19. And that's going to stay Wildcat ball there. Retention from Chico State here. Hopefully the UC Santa Barbara Sonoma State game will be much more exciting than this one has started to wither down to. We had a very exciting first opening half. It seemed like UC Davis was scoring pretty much at nauseum, at will, whatever you want to say, with a shot just wide of the cage. Jade Miller already has one goal. 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. I think both teams trying to get out of here at this point. Jumping shot there from Bentecourt. No goal, as that will be a crease violation. Does look like the rain has subsided, if only for the time being. It was never supposed to rain here when I was checking the forecast. All the forecast made it seem like it's only going to rain tomorrow morning. Very early in the morning before we start tomorrow. Reminder, the D2 championships will be here at Los Gatos High School and on DNF_ADV Sports here on YouTube. First game's at 12. That'll be the D2 game, which will in all likelihood be UC Davis Aggies taking on San Jose State Spartans. And then the next final after that will be the Cal Poly Mustangs, who barely escaped against the Santa Clara Broncos. Full credit to the Santa Clara Broncos, putting up a heck of a fight after they barely made it into the tournament, beating Cal 14-13 last week. At Cal, nevertheless. So a valiant effort from Santa Clara. But Cal Poly Mustangs going to be awaiting whomever wins the next game after this one. Santa Barbara Gauchos taking on the Sonoma State Seawolves. Seawolves got very hot there at the end of the year. They walked it off in Santa Clara to get that third seed, actually. They were down late in that game, ended up equalizing with about 10 seconds to go in that game. You can see highlights of that game on Varsity Club Lacrosse on Instagram. I have the game-winning goal on there. Shout out to Varsity Club for always featuring DNF_ADV Sports and sending us those Instagram collabs my way as well. Always appreciate it. Chico State here, 90 seconds in the third quarter here. We're pretty much at the point where Chico State playing for moral victories, and we're going to play a very ceremonious fourth quarter. Nice little power slide here. Man, Betancourt just getting nailed by multiple defenders there. Eventually loses his stick. Chico State able to get the ball back eventually. Are they, though? No. Never mind. Seems like it was last touched by Chico, so we will get Batista, I should say Marcelo Batista. Almost said Bartista. Now to Giatina. Just under a minute to go. This third period has gone by very quickly here. Giatina trying to find a teammate. Lets it rip. 5-hole. And there's a flag on the play. I'm assuming this is going to be a releasable. That's going to be a goal there. And officially UC Davis is up 20. My goodness. See that one more time. Giatina drags two defenders, finds the open man in Alexis Heather. And that's going to make it 23-3. Chico State has not scored in the second half yet. Yikes. Big yikes. Credit to Chico State. Played very well in division this year, like I said. 4-2 in their division. They beat St. Mary's 15-6 last weekend to get here. But it looks like they've met their match here. The buck stops here. Whatever common idiom you want to say, that this game is pretty much all but done here. As Chick Hearn would say, this game is in the refrigerator. The butter's getting hard and the Jello's a jiggling. My goodness. This is varsity versus JV out here at this point. My goodness. Ceremonious. The only thing stopping the clock is the amount of goals here coming from UC Davis. My goodness. Just right in front of goal. And bloop. Easy money there. Number 21, August Hod. Hottie? We'll say Hottie. August Hottie. Gets hot in August. And it's getting hot here with less than 20 seconds to go in the third quarter of action. UC Davis steamrolling Chico State. The UC's getting a leg up on the Cal States here today. Shots surprisingly wide. Seems like Davis has been able to score at will here over the last 45 minutes. 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter of action here. 3, 2, 1 in the 5-hole there. And so through 3 quarters, UC Davis. Full-blown stampede here, folks. The Aggies 23, Chico State Wildcats 3. 15 minutes. And then we'll be moving on to the next game after that. So barring a crazy comeback here, looks like the Aggies just trying to take care of business. Jack Larry here with DNF_ADV Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Jack Larry here with DNF_ADV Sports. UC Davis Aggies on a roll here against the Chico State Wildcats. Wildcats definitely were picking a little bit of a fight here in the first quarter, but it's pretty much been all Aggies all day here. I think it's kind of the personification of how this game has gone for Chico. A lot of bark, not a lot of bite here for the Wildcats here. Have not got their head in the game. Clearly. Aggies pretty much able to score at will here, as you can see, using their space well. Scooping up GBs very well, not causing a lot of turnovers. Not allowing Chico to capitalize on those turnovers as well. So we got 14 minutes left in this game that seems pretty ceremonious at this point. Aggies, I think, more than happy to just pass this ball around and sing Kumbaya for as long as they want to. They bleed more than half of this clock. Doesn't even seem like they're really going for it here. Might be just trying to see it out. Up 20. Chico, if they wanted to come back in this game, would pretty much have to score 2 goals a minute, which is, I don't think I have to tell anyone, really hard to do, especially when you've scored 3 goals in the first 45 minutes. Little to the right there with 5 seconds on the shot clock. I'm assuming Davis is just going to can this one. We do see a lot more of the bench players here for Davis in there. I see Zachary Valentin in there. Charles Werner's in there. Or Werner, I should say. I think Diego Enriquez is in there. Yeah, Charles Werner's in there. 39, who is not on the roster, is also in there. Anyone in the chat knows who number 39 is on the UC Davis Aggies? Please let us know. That would be great. I like to say people's names, and sometimes MCLA doesn't have Jamie Richardson. Shout out. We got the best crew here. So Jamie Richardson in the game there for the Aggies as well. Shout out to the Richardson family. Chico State advancing the ball into the attacking zone. 2.5 gone already here in the final quarter of action. If by some insane miracle that this game is tied up, we will go to overtime, which will be sudden death, 4-minute quarters. First goal wins in that situation. Last week we had some great overtime wins, or we had a great overtime win in the Southeastern Lacrosse Conference Championship game, where Georgia Tech, the number 8 team in the country, number 6 team in the country, took down the number 3 team, Florida, in a walk-off there. Both of those teams punching their tickets to Round Rock. Georgia Tech won the conference, but Florida most definitely going to be getting an at-large bid, as they are a top 3 ranked team. Really appreciate both teams here just letting this play. The refs letting this play here. I think we've all kind of known what is happening with this game and what has been happening, as that is a turnover here. And we'll see Chico plunge forward here. That's, I believe, Jack Alzane on the ball. Loses his stick for his troubles. Now forward there. Peyton Wheeler lost it after the check. And we see Jack injured there. Looks like he maybe lost the wind. I've been there. Okay, so we have an injured Wildcat. So we'll just step away for a moment while he gets the air back. We'll be right back. And we're back, folks. Chico State's going to start. Oh, no, pardon me. UC Davis going to start off with the ball here. Rahul Sayal has already got a couple of goals today. Going to start us off for the Aggies. And a reminder, for the 800th time, tomorrow we will be having the final for D2. Tomorrow will be San Jose State, in all likelihood, taking on the UC Davis Aggies. That'll be at noon tomorrow here at Los Gatos High School. It'll also be here on DNF_ADV Sports. Live on YouTube. Go to our live section. You'll see that game is already queued up. Can set a reminder so you don't miss any of the action. D2 final is tomorrow at noon. D1 final tomorrow is at 3. Might be 3:30, but I'm almost positive it's 3 o'clock. Definitely worth a check. Double check that. Pretty sure it's 3 tomorrow. Cool. That's what it says on the MCLA website. So as we've seen here, a rather tepid approach here for the Aggies. They just let this clock dwindle down, slowly secrete out. Right in front of goal, my goodness, nice save though. Leonardi with a save there. Thought it was going to be Diego Enriquez with a front porch shot, but heads up play there from Leonardi. Now plunging forward are Chico State. Oh, wow. Looks like we got a couple of sticks caught in one another. Aggies once again creating a turnover. My goodness. And this game is about as ceremonious as a Catholic church mass at this point. My goodness. Davis, as I said, just not really in any rush at this point. Up 21 goals with 9 minutes to go. Have got to feel good. As I mentioned earlier, UC Davis has scored 20 on every team that's participating in the D2 tournament. They beat Santa Cruz 23-4. The last time these two teams faced off, UC Davis beat Chico 20-8. And then Davis, after a rare turnover there, beating San Jose State 28-11. I believe that was their high-scoring game all season. But yeah, UC Davis got to be feeling good here. They're going to need that automatic bid if they want to go dancing in Round Rock. My goodness, doing a little hibachi flare there. Nice in front of goal. Not able to get the snap that he wanted was Robert Betancourt there. Ball goes a little high here. It's amazing. Lacrosse can go, sometimes a quarter can last what seems like forever, and other times it can go by very quickly here. The first quarter of action here seemed like it lasted an hour, and I feel like I've blinked one time here in the second half. We're already halfway done with the fourth quarter as Chico State not able to convert on that one. UC Davis lurching forward again in no particular rush on a Sunday drive here. And their lackadaisical response will prove to be a turnover there. That's something obviously Coach Frank doesn't want to see here. Davis up big here, but definitely don't want to leave with a bad taste in their mouths here. Want to end on the right foot so they can continue their ways here tomorrow against San Jose State, who also had a very comfortable win earlier today. Santa Cruz proving to be a little bit more of a challenge there. Santa Cruz was winning that game 3-1 at halftime before San Jose State came barreling back in the third quarter with 5 unanswered. Santa Cruz didn't really have an answer to that. Another save there from Glenn Carson as 8 minutes have already elapsed here in the fourth quarter. Once again, credit to both teams here for seeing the writing on the wall, even the refs too. Oh, God. As I say that, we get an injury, and we're going to get a time stoppage here as we see two teams with lower extremity injuries. So we'll step away here, and I'll try not to jinx this again. All right, we're back. Zach Williamson able to walk off on his own power. Doesn't even look like he's hobbling too much. Just look like a knocking of the knees, which, is that painful. One of those situations that maybe doesn't hurt too much right now, but tomorrow you wake up and just go, oh. So if you are UC Davis here, you definitely got to think about recovery as well. You're going to be playing a game, the championship game, in less than 24 hours from now, if I'm not mistaken, or just about 24 hours from now. Got to think that Davis is probably staying in the area. It's about a 2 hour plus drive from Davis, so got to think maybe hit the hotel ice machine, get an ice bath going in just one of the tubs. Let all the dudes take their turns getting their recovery. Because obviously lots of high-octane action for UC Davis in this game. You just wonder if maybe they're going to burn out all their rocket fuel here in the semifinal, but once again, it does kind of seem like the gas pedal's been all but lifted here in the second half. Scored a few goals at the beginning of the third, but pretty much the Aggies have put in their second unit at this point. And Chico's finally going to get a goal there. Ethan Alexander with a consolation goal for Chico State there, but let's see it one more time for Ethan Alexander. Nice little wraparound ski. Nice little move through the 5-hole, and that cuts the lead to 20. Dylan Pettis in there, and Kenneth Perry in there. Kenneth Perry for UC Davis. Dylan Pettis for Chico. So 6 minutes to go. I believe that was our first legit stoppage here in the fourth period of action. And UC Davis and Kenneth Perry there with a face-off win. Kenneth Perry with 45 face-off wins, only 18 losses. That's a pretty decent statistic there for Perry. Not a very high clip, but definitely some good ratios there. A lot more wins than losses. As we'll see Charles Werner on the ball. Tries to go 5-hole, and Leonardi cleans it up with 5.5 to go. Getting up and down here once again, Wildcats and Wheeler trying to get the ball near the net there. Chico, nice spin in front of goal, just left of the cage. Robert Betancourt gets a crease violation for his troubles there, so wouldn't have even counted if they tried. Just a reminder, folks, next game will start at 4:30 Pacific time here at Los Gatos High School. It'll be UC Santa Barbara Gauchos taking on the Sonoma State Seawolves, the alma mater of NFL Hall of Famer Larry Allen. Can hear some hooting and some hollering in the background coming from the Gauchos. Looking to play their brand of Gaucho ball. Or is that a different game? Wink, wink. There we go. I'm sure everyone at Chico State understands that reference. All right, so Chico State probably going to need an IV drip with the hangover that this walloping is going to give them. But I think we all know everyone from Chico State has nursed a hangover at one point in their college career. So I believe in them. They'll be able to recover not only tomorrow, but going forward next season. Just ran into a very focused UC Davis team here, who almost score again there after the deflection. There's going to be a late flag there. William Azarin was hit there. Took a moment to gather himself. That's our first penalty of the fourth quarter with 4 minutes to go. So this will restart here on the attacking side for the Aggies. See who's going to take the knee. I believe that is number 30, who is not listed on the Chico State roster, so apologies there, friends. Once again, if you're on YouTube and are friends with number 30, please let us know in the chat who that person is. I'm more than happy to yell out their name. Okay, so 4 minutes to go now. Slowly, surely, this game coming to an end. Our third game of 4 today. Main event next at 4:30. Live here on DNF_ADV Sports. Like and subscribe. Go to the live section on our YouTube page to see that game. Be coming up pretty soon. Should be a great game. So the Aggies punching their ticket to the championship game against San Jose State. One more spot in the finals tomorrow. On the line. That'll be in about 30 minutes or so, as we have 3 minutes to go in this game. Chico State getting the ball forward here. Peyton Wheeler centering it. Not able to connect with a teammate. GB scoop there by Betancourt. And Chico just trying to play the right way, trying to land the plane properly. Trying to end on Soprano C, a high note. Betancourt on the ball. 2:45 left in the game. At noon tomorrow, set your calendars. D2 WCLL heads. UC Davis versus San Jose State at noon here. 3:30. Or pardon me, I believe 3 p.m. for the D1 final. Cal Poly taking on the winner of the Gauchos and the Seawolves. Rahul on the ball. As we're just about to approach 2 minutes left in this game. Davis has been impressive pretty much from the opening whistle that hits side netting, no goal. Yeah, if you are San Jose State, you got to think you've got your work cut out for you. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, UC Davis and San Jose State have played already this season. UC Davis scoring 28 in that game, winning 28-11. Kept the foot on the gas the whole time. We saw UC Davis with their foot on the gas for the most part this game. Legitimately, they probably could have scored 40 goals. But mercifully, they took the foot off the gas here in the second half. Rested a lot of those starters here with 90 seconds to go to make sure that when they face the Spartans of San Jose tomorrow that they are at full strength. It was raining here a little earlier too. Probably just wanted to make sure no one caught the injury bug. The turf probably a little slippery. With 35 seconds to go on the shot clock. Davis, I think, more than happy to dribble this ball out or to just hand it off directly to the Chico State Wildcats. Wildcats advancing into the attacking zone. Said it many times, but the Wildcats have not gotten their head in the game today. Pretty much seems once Davis jumped out to a lead, they were not able to put anything past Glenn Carson. Chico State only scoring 1 goal this half. Excellent defensive work from the Aggies here with 30 seconds to go. Ball squirts out here. Little deke from Chico, maybe trying to get something going here. Bandicourt's going to get the ball. So 20 seconds to go. All right. So that's going to do it for this game here, folks. The University of California at Davis Aggies controlling this entire game here. Going to win by 20 goals with a score of 24-4 against Chico State. So the first final is set tomorrow. It will be San Jose State taking on UC Davis tomorrow here at Los Gatos High School at noon tomorrow here on DNF_ADV Sports. Jack Lowry here signing off. We'll be back in a half hour for Santa Barbara versus Sonoma State. We'll be back at 3:30 for that one. Should be a great one. 4:30, I should say. 4:30. We'll be back.